Hello and welcome. Yes, class number 226, Unit 21. And we still have quite a bit to cover in Unit 21. Unit 21 is a dense unit. So, my parents, mis padres, my father and my mother. My father and my mother make up my parents. I have two parents. Parents, father. Let's go through the family very quickly. Point 14. Father, the mother. Father, mother. Como el verbo molestar. Bother. No molestes a mi padre. Don't bother my father. Bother. Other. Mother is como otro. Other. Es mi otra madre. Tengo dos. That's my other mother. Don't bother my father. And that's my other mother. Vibrando la TH inglesa. The. Mother, father. Sister, brother. Hey, bro. Brothers and sisters. Son hermanos. También se dicen siblings. My siblings. I don't like that expression, personally. It's my problem. Siblings, when I was growing up in school, secondary school and university, the word siblings was used for brothers and sisters for animals. Una camada, the siblings. And so now this word has migrated to people. And some people say, well, I'm going to see my siblings. And I always think of cachorros de león or things. I said brothers and sisters. How many brothers and sisters do you have? How many brothers? Because brothers son hermanos varones. So we say, ¿cuántos hermanos y hermanas tienes? Es un poco largo, pero es así en inglés. I recommend, because personally I don't like siblings. How many brothers and sisters do you have? Son, mi hijo, my son. My son. Son igual que el sol. Son. Daughter. Daughter. My son. Cuando hablas de tus hijos, dicen my children. My children. Ahora, a uno específico, se suele ir a son, daughter. My son, my second son, my younger son, my older son, my younger daughter, my older daughter, mi hija mayor. Se dice older, como más viejo, o sea, más mayor. Old, la palabra old has three meanings. Well, it has four, really. Well, number one, viejo, old. I'm getting old. Two, antiguo. Yes, this cup is very old. Es de la Roma Antigua. It's very old. It's from ancient Rome. Well, this microphone is very old. Es un micrófono antiguo. A la antigua usanza. It's an old microphone. Old. Old also means mayor. Pero mayor como mi hija mayor, se dice older. Young, joven. Younger is menor. Mi hija menor, o sea, más joven, la más joven. My younger son, my older son. Yes, él está saliendo con una mujer mayor. He's going out with an older woman. Old woman, no. Old woman es una vieja. But an older woman es una mujer mayor, quizás mayor que él. An older woman. So, son, daughter, my son, my daughter. Lo que no solemos decir es my child. My child. Mi hijo, hija, child. To refer to the child of another person, yes. Ese niño o niña, that child. Sin embargo, ese niño o esa niña, solemos say that little boy and little girl. Little boy and little girl. Little girl, hey little boy. That little boy and little girl. My son and my daughter. I have one son and one daughter. I have two children. And my daughter has two children. Two girls. So my daughter has two daughters. I have two granddaughters. Son and daughter, children, grandparents, los abuelos. Grandfather, grandmother, grandson, nieto. My grandson, I don't have a grandson yet. Granddaughter, grandota, granddaughter, y los nietos en general, grandchildren. Mi tía, lo dije hace 2 meses, 2 pronunciations. Ant, que suena igual que hormiga, la hormiga atómica, atom ant. My aunt, así lo digo yo, ¿eh? An aunt. You hear both. In the United States, you hear aunt more than aunt. Aunt sounds a bit sophisticated. Oh, my aunt. My aunt. My uncle. Uncle. Tobillo anatómico is ankle. Ungle. Ankle. What's the first letter in the alphabet? A. Ankle. My uncle's, el tobillo de mi tío. My uncle's ankle is broken, for example. Uncle. Ahora bien, para decir mis tíos, no hay una palabra. Hay que decir mi tía y tío. En ese orden. My aunt and uncle. My aunt and uncle. My aunt and uncle. Pero de seguido, de corrido, decimos my aunt and uncle. My aunt and uncle. My aunt and uncle. Nephew. Sobrino. Nephew. Niece. Y niece. Niece escrito, pero se pronuncia como la ciudad francesa Nice. Niece. Cousin. Male or female? My cousin. Primo o prima. Y mis primos, my cousins. Cousin. Parents-in-law. Mis abuelos, mis padres políticos. Mis suegros. Parents-in-law. Father-in-law. Mother-in-law. Yes. My parents-in-law. Si hay genitivo sajón, el lápiz de mi suegro. My father-in-law's, con la palabra law. Padre en ley, con guiones en medio. Padre, hyphen, in, hyphen, law. My father-in-law. My father-in-law's pencil. My mother-in-law's, microphone. Sister-in-law. Yes. Brother-in-law. Cuñado, cuñada. My sister-in-law, my brother-in-law. My daughter-in-law. Mi nuera. And my son-in-law, mi yerno. Yeah. These words, usually, many of these words, usually are not important. Because even after 46 years living in Spain, sometimes I need to stop and think for yerno, nuera. Oh, consuegro, consuegra. And so sometimes I need to stop, which means, lo cual significa, which means they're important, but not priority. Mother, father, sister, brother, yes. Parents, yes. Okay. In-laws, mis políticos, mis parientes políticos, my in-laws. What are you going to do this weekend? Oh, I'm going to Consuegra. Consuegra? Sí. Yes, I'm going to Consuegra in Toledo. Why? To see my in-laws, to visit my in-laws. Oh, wonderful. Are you looking forward to it? Yes, I love my in-laws. Se me encantan mis parientes políticos. Y relatives, escrito relatives, son parientes en general, tanto parientes políticos como sanguíneos. Relatives, okay. So that's a review of the family. Remember the Barghini family? You remember? That Sophia is Luigi's wife, Luigi is Sophia's husband, etc. Probably we are going to upload this onto the website, donde dice Aprende Inglés TV aquí. ¿Has comprado los libros, por cierto? Have you bought the books? Buy the books. Para una clave, para acceso a esto. Okay? I think. No promises, eh? Yet. All right. 23, number 23. Are you ready? Translation booklet. Es muy largo, ¿no? Escucha, vamos a hacer esto rápido. Y luego volvemos. Listen. Es muy largo, ¿no? It's very long, isn't it? ¿No es interesante? Isn't it interesting? ¿No es profesor él? Isn't he a teacher? Son botones, ¿no? They're buttons, aren't they? Este es el informe, ¿no? Este es el informe, ¿no? This is the report, isn't it? ¿Por qué es de ellos? Why is it? This is theirs. ¿Por qué es de ellos? Why is it theirs? It's mine. It's not mine, it's theirs. Why is it theirs? El tuyo es aquel, ¿no? Yours is that one, isn't it? Or that one is yours. El tuyo, o aquel es el tuyo, o el tuyo es ese. Yours is that one, isn't it? That one is yours, isn't it? ¿No está ella con ellos? ¿No está ella con ellos? Isn't she with them? With them. With es una preposición. With me, with you, with him, with her, with them, with us. Isn't she with them? ¿Dónde está ella entonces? Where is she then? If she's not with them, then, si ella no está con ellos, entonces ¿dónde está? If she's not with them, then where is she? Somos los mejores, ¿no? We're the best, aren't we? Aren't we? All right. ¿No es ese señor el señor Pérez? Isn't that man Mr. Perez? Mr. Perez? Many years ago, there was a very good baseball player in the United States from the Dominican Republic, I think. Antonio Perez. But everybody called him Tony Perez. Tony Perez is a good player, eh? Cincinnati. ¿No es ese señor el señor Pérez? Isn't that man Mr. Peterson? Yeah, Pérez is hijo de Pedro. So Peterson and Pérez are the same. Isn't that man Mr. Peterson? Si este es de ellos, entonces ese es nuestro. Okay, Dios mío. If this one is theirs, then that one's ours, right? Yours and mine. If this one's theirs, then that one's mine. Ours. That one's yours and mine together. This pencil belongs to us, to you and me. However, this pencil belongs to them. And if this one's theirs, pensaba que era mío. I thought it was mine. I thought it was ours, but it's not. One of the two pencils belongs to us, at least one. So if this one's theirs, then that one's ours. Yes. And I prefer that one. It's orange. It's more attractive than this one. Don't you agree? But if this one's theirs, then that one's ours. Okay. ¿Cuál es el propósito de todo esto? Good question. What's the purpose of all this? What's the purpose? Escuche cómo lo pronuncio. Purpose es la ortografía. Escucha. Purpose. Británicos, purpose. Es igual, excepto la R americana. Purpose. What's the purpose? ¿Cuál es el propósito de todo esto? Of this? Practice. Consolidation. Yes. Raíces profundas. Crecer raíces profundas. ¿Cuál es el propósito de todo esto? What's the purpose of all this? Of all this, the pencils, the guitar, teaching English. No entiendo. I don't understand. Oh, ¿no es un gato? Isn't it a cat, Marta? Isn't that a cat? No. Come on, isn't it a cat? It looks like a cat. Yeah. Meow. It sounds like a cat. Isn't it a cat? Esa gente está enfadada. esa gente, escucha. Those people, o sea, aquellas people. Those people are enfadada, angry. Those people are angry. Those people are angry. Why are they angry? I have no idea. ¿Cuáles son sus motivos de ellos? What are their reasons? Reasons sí son motivos de actuación. Yes, reasons. Motive es el móvil del crimen. Se dice motive. Motive, ¿cuál es su móvil? En este caso, motive. Pero ¿cuáles son sus motivos en general para hacer algo? What are? No hay contracción aquí. What are? Pero la T de what hace el trampolín. What are? Qatar, el país Qatar. What are? Guitar. What are their reasons? La salud del viejo era mala. The old man's health was bad. The old man's health was bad. The old man's health was bad. Health. Ella es la madre de su amigo, de él. She's his friend's mother. She's not my friend's mother, and she's not your friend's mother. She's his friend's mother. ¿Cómo se llama ella? What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? What is her name? What's her? What's her? What's her? What's her name? What's your name? What's his name? What's his name? What's my name? What's their name? What's his? What's her? What's her name? ¿Cómo se llama ella? Se llama María, ¿no? Her name's Mary, isn't it? Her name's Maria, isn't it? Her name is. Voy a contraer. Her name's Maria, isn't it? Isn't it? Son montañas muy altas, eh? They're very high mountains. High mountains and tall mountains. Both are correct. Probably a purist will say high mountains. That's a very high mountain. That's a very tall mountain. Aquellas son montañas muy altas. They're very high mountains. The Himalayas, they're very high mountains. The Andes, they're very high mountains. The Rockies, they're very high mountains. The Pyrenees, they're very high mountains. The Alps, they're very high mountains. The Urals, they're very high mountains. The Carpathians, those Carpatas, they're very high mountains. Okay. What other mountains? The Appalachians, yes and no. They're high mountains, yes, but not very high, really. The Alpujarras, no. Normal mountains. All right, normal. Ella es una señora muy alta. She's a very tall woman. She's a very tall woman. La mujer del soldado está enferma. The soldier's wife is ill. The soldier's wife is sick. The soldier, one soldier, two soldiers. The soldier's wife, en este caso es un solo soldado, pero su esposa está enferma. The soldier's wife is ill. The soldier's wife is sick. Las mujeres de los soldados están aquí. The soldiers' wives are here. Ahora bien, en esto, en lo primero, la mujer del soldado, the soldier's wife, con apóstrofe S. Soldier, apóstrofe S, soldiers. O sea que la esposa es la del soldado. The soldier's wife is sick. Muy bien. Segundo, las mujeres de los soldados están aquí. The soldiers, misma palabra, pero la apóstrofe va después de la S. Entonces, al oírlo, suena igual. The soldiers' wives. Pero se sabe que un soldado no tiene varias esposas. Entonces sabía que son varios soldados. The soldiers' wives are here. One wife, two wives. La F de wife se cambia a V-E-S. One wife, two wives. One wife, two wives. Some Mormons have several wives. Not many. Mormones. Not many, but some Mormons have several wives. All right. Aquí hemos estado viendo algo nuevo que no he enseñado, que tampoco es tan importante. Se llama tag ending. Ending es terminación, the ending. Yeah, the ending. No hay como de borrar aquí. There isn't an eraser at this end. Or the ending means el final. Un final feliz is a happy ending. Everybody likes a happy ending. And I'm happy to tell you that the ending for this course is going to be very happy. You're going to have a happy ending because your English will be very good. Now, tag ending, tag es una etiqueta. Ay, se me ha olvidado quitar la etiqueta. Compré esto ayer. To take off the tag. Name tag es algo distintivo con el nombre. Richard, it's a name tag. Tag ending, en español se dice, eres Pedro, ¿no? Simplemente para confirmar o reconfirmar. Eres Pedro, ¿no? You're Peter. Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Esto es un lápiz, ¿no? This is a pencil. Isn't it? These books are important. Aren't they? Yes. Aren't they? O sea, digo algo en afirmativo, afirmando, pero luego hago una forma negativa después, coma, y una forma negativa, para buscar consenso o confirmación. Yes. I have two hands, don't I? Es que veo doble. No sé si tengo cuatro. I'm seeing double. I'm not sure if I have two hands or four hands. I have two hands, don't I? Yes, Richard, you have two hands. Oh, it looks like I have four, but I have two hands, don't I? I have 5 fingers on this hand, don't I? I have, don't I? This is a microphone, isn't it? You will be here tomorrow, won't you? You went to Alicante last year, didn't you? There are a lot of pencils in the cup, aren't there? There's a pencil on the table, isn't there? There's only one. I see double. There's only one pencil on the table, isn't there? Eso es cuando empiezo con una afirmación. Si empiezo con una negación, entonces es al revés. Niego y luego, por ejemplo, this isn't an elephant, is it? No, Richard, it's not. It's not an elephant. Okay. Yeah. This telephone isn't yours, is it? No, Richard, it's yours. Oh, menos mal. It's a good thing. There isn't an elephant in this room, Marta, is there? No hay elefante aquí, ¿verdad? Cuando es al revés en español, muchas veces se dice verdad. Si digo, oye, Marta, hay alguien fuera, ¿no? En la puerta. There's somebody at the door. Isn't there? Isn't there? Ahora, al revés. There isn't anybody at the door. Is there? This isn't a table. Is it? I'm not a lawyer, am I? He perdido la memoria. I've lost my memory. I don't remember if I'm a teacher, a lawyer, an engineer, a mechanic, or an astronaut. Say, hey, Marta, I've lost my memory. Who am I? I'm Richard. Okay, good. But I'm not an astronaut, am I? I said, no, she's shaking her head. No, you're not an astronaut. I'm not a zookeeper, right? Am I? No soy guardián de zoos, ¿verdad? I'm not a zookeeper, am I? I'm not a lighthouse keeper, farero, am I? She's shaking her head. I'm not a bad person, am I? Well, she's shrugging her shoulders. I'm not a bad teacher, am I? Now she's shaking her head. I'm a good person, aren't I? And she say, fíjate, si dice, aren't I? Se puede admitir, am I not? Pero no se dice. Es un truco, es un error gramatical garrafal aceptado y usado 100% de las veces. Yo no soy malo, ¿verdad? Escucha. I am not bad. Am I? A lo contrario. I'm good. Am I not? Pero no se dice. Se dice, I'm good, aren't I? I are? I are? No, it's I am. I am a teacher. I'm an English teacher, aren't I? Yeah? I teach English, don't I? Yeah? I teach on television in general, don't I? I come here every day, don't I? All right. We're going to come back and review this structure in the next class.